you House amendments to Senate Bill 423. Senator Essman.
Mr. Chairman, I move that when this committee does rise and report, it does not concur with House amendments to Senate Bill 423.
Senator Essman.
Mr. Chairman, the House significantly changed 423, and this is the bill dealing with the use of marijuana in the state of Montana by a small group of individuals. And I believe we need to have a conference committee to work out our differences with that body.
Is there discussion on Senator's amendment? Senator Gillen.
Mr. Chair, would the sponsor yield to a question?
Will the sponsor yield?
Mr. Chairman, I will.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Majority Leader, just curiosity, would you be, if we reject these amendments, would be your intention to have a regular conference committee or a free conference committee?
Mr. Chairman, Senator Gillen, would be my request to the President to appoint a free conference committee.
All right, thank you.
Senator Erickson.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, questions for the sponsor.
Will the sponsor yield?
I will, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, Senator, I had a chance last night to talk with Representative Sands about what the House has done to the bill. And so I have not read all the amendments, but I do come off of listening to her about some of the intent. Would you agree that the intent of the amendments, partially at least, is to make sure that the people who are using marijuana grow it, or a very small select group of people around them would be growing it, so that there would be no business?
Mr. Chairman, Senator Erickson, yes, I believe that's the intention of the House amendments.
Thank you. Then here is a concern I have in that direction. I suppose that all of us have, or most of us have, apartments in our districts. I know I have a whole precinct full of apartments. I have visited with a number of particularly, say, elderly ladies living alone in an apartment. My question for you is, if we go the direction of saying folks who use this particular therapeutic agent must grow it in their own places, is there anything to allow, anything in the law to allow folks in apartments to be able to make sure they can get their medicine?
Mr. Chairman, Senator Erickson, the amendments the House put on did permit that.
Good. Thank you, Senator Essman. And a further question. I want to look forward. You know, I think that perhaps some of that can work, okay? Particularly if apartment people can grow their own medicine. What I worry about a bit is in the future, 2 years from now, a person gets cancer, a person comes down with multiple sclerosis, a person has one of those terrible automobile accidents. How is it that either your bill or the amendments here would allow that person to begin their process of growing their marijuana? Where do they get the plants?
Senator Essman.
Mr. Chairman, Senator Erickson, the Senate Bill 423, as it left the Senate, had a process within it as amended on this floor for that. I don't believe the House bill does at this point.
Final question then, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Essman, would you continue to yield?
I will, Mr. Chairman.
Is it your intent, when you come together with the Free Conference Committee, to make sure that that last issue is attended to?
Mr. Chairman, Senator Erickson, it's my intent to get a workable bill worked out with the House. You know, there are lots and lots of details that go into making that having a workable bill that can be accepted by both houses. I know that is one of the issues that will have to be dealt with.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Senator.
Further discussion? Seeing none, those in favor of the Senator's motion to do not concur with the House amendments vote aye. Those opposed vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change his or her vote? Senator Balliet. The clerk will record the vote.
Mr. Chairman, 49 senators have voted aye. 1 senator has voted no.
With 49 senators voting aye and 1 senator voting no, the House amendments to Senate Bill 423 have not been concurred in.